The economic world is in a state of flux. We are now beginning to emerge from economic austerity, with spending and investment figures finally on the rise again. In harmony with this development, we see a new kind of client emerging, who has an altered set of concerns in light of experiencing a recession. This client is more socially and economically conscious and technologically savvy. Since clients are the lifeblood of any firm, for the future law firm to thrive, it will have to adapt to the client of the future and their new demands.
The client now wants to have a say on the financial side of things. Definitely, they will not just sit back and take a bill as it comes in.
Legal services are increasingly being seen as a product that can be bought and bargained for.
In terms of how clients now actually procure their legal services, they're seeing it much more as a commoditised service, but there's certainly a much greater proportion of the provision of legal services now which is price sensitive.
I think the value part is particularly important in the current economic climate. So we're entering into more alternative fee arrangements. We offer more volume discounts for clients who give us a lot of work.
The future law firm will have to stay on top of cutting-edge technology, exploring ways of being able to provide full services on a multitude of platforms. It should develop formats appropriate to smartphone and tablet screens and cultivate a presence on social networking sites to stay at the pinnacle of communication.
As long as we've got the kind of infrastructure that allows people to be mobile and work from wherever in the future that requires them to be, that the guys now really want the full suite of products on whatever device they choose.
We are in this world of everything is at the fingertip and an immediate response is required.
It should do all this without sacrificing the human element.
They want to be sure that whoever they're working with is going to talk to them rather than at them. And they also want to have a cooperative relationship with their law firm.
Clients want you to be personable and likeable in addition to being excellent lawyers.
People buy from people.
It's much more of a dialogue now. In spite of all the sort of internet and everything at digital fingertips and so on, the clients want the human aspect of a relationship. Definitely a very personable law firm is the one of the future.
How then will the law firm of the future be different? Although certain events have brought about changes in the way that law firms operate, such as fax, email and globalization, their core principles remain the same, providing the highest quality service to meet the needs and demands of their client base. Given the nature of what lawyers do, this is unlikely ever to change in the future. What will change, however, is the needs of clients, and as a result, they will demand different things. It is up to individual firms how they will respond to these changes, but ultimately, any change will be driven by the clients, with an interest in instructing a personable, talented and cost-effective legal advisor.
What clients are looking for from a law firm these days is summarised quite well as like the intersection between quality and value.
If a firm does not address these demands, it is in danger of being relegated to being a law firm of the past rather than the thriving one of the future.